Hey, what's up, guys? This is Alex Chu, coming at you with another episode. In this episode, I want to talk about reincarnation. How come humans and animals need to reincarnate? Okay. The reason why, a lot of Christians think that there's, after a person dies, there's heaven and hell, because it's prophesied in the Bible, heaven and hell, Actually, that theory is not right. But anyway, before I talk about reincarnation, let me tell you, my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented the Immortality rings. If you wear these rings during sleep at night, okay, you don't age anymore. You stay physically young forever. So you could be 50 or 60, and you still look somewhat like me. I'm 47, but I still look okay, right? I still don't look too bad. But anyway, these rings are plastic covering magnets, and you only wear them during sleep. And I have lots of great testimonials on my website. If you go to my website, there's a link which shows you all my Amazon customers' testimonials. If you click on it, you will see like 42 testimonials now. 80% of them are 5 stars and 4 stars, okay? Anyway, if you want to find out how to live forever, how to stay physically young forever, go to livemuchlonger.com. It's livemuchlonger.com. Just like what it says right there, livemuchlonger.com. Okay, let's talk about reincarnation. The reason why people reincarnate is because they have unfinished business, okay? It's like you struggle your entire life and things are not quite right yet, because you struggle your whole life. You wanna tell people to do things your way. You wanna tell your friends and your relatives, your neighbors to do things your way. So that you can. It's sort of like you can carve your future into the way how you like it. Not just for your near future. Also, you are already planning ahead, thinking about after you die, your soul has to reincarnate, right? Because human soul and animal soul, they're like water, Water, when cold, it turns into ice. And then when weather warms up, it turns into liquid. And then when it heats up, it turns into steam. But then eventually it's going to fall back to earth, you understand, with like rain, and then it will start the whole process over again. It was from ice into liquid into steam. It would just keep on. Souls are the same, you understand. It's like when you die, you become a spiritual being, but then eventually you will have to reincarnate back to humanity. You will become a person. You will become a person again. You understand? A soul is designed to fit inside the body. Okay, that's the reason why when the Spaniards came to America and then they attacked an island. I forgot which island it was. It was Bahamas or something, and they killed all the dodo birds. You understand? And that creates a problem for the dodo birds. They become extinct. And it creates a problem for their soul, you understand? I mean, where can they reincarnate if our body has become extinct, That's the reason why every living creature in the world, doesn't matter if you were just a like unicellular animals, like you're just a living cell, or if you are a complex, like a mammal or like a fish, or even like insect, they all have to reincarnate. That's the reason why, it's like, the more risky your life is. For example, like a rabbit, everybody is hunting a rabbit. Fox, coyotes, jackals, humans. We all like to hunt rabbits because the rabbit is like the number one prey. You understand? So they create babies like crazy. You understand? It's like rabbits. If left alone, they could create like 20,000 babies in a year. I'm talking about their hierarchy. Two rabbits can create like 20,000 rabbits in a year if condition is perfect for them. And bigger mammals, like mammals that don't have too many mammal that's not on top of at the bottom of the food chain, like whales or sharks, they tend to give lower births. Their birth rate is lower, okay, because they're not as risky. Their life is not as risky. The people reincarnate for the same reason. They reincarnate because, you know, it's like your soul always has unfinished business. See, you want to carve this environment into exactly the way how you like it, or you want to learn how to further live in this environment more comfortably. So you have to keep on reincarnating, you know, either to change the environment into the way how you like it, or either to learn how to adapt to the environment that you are living in right now, you know. So you have to keep on reincarnating. But hopefully in the future, that if the entire world unites, and then everyone wears my immortality rings, okay, everybody put on these immortality rings, you don't age anymore. When that happens, then, you know, reincarnation is no longer a big deal. You understand? Then people don't have to reincarnate as much, because when everyone becomes immortal, right? You could imagine you can stick in the same body for 400 years, 500 years. Then you don't have to. You no longer worry about reincarnation all the time. Oh my God, you know, I'm about to die. I have to look for a woman. I have to mate. To create babies. You know, so create as you know. That's the reason. If you live in a rural country, if you live in a third world country, you know, all these people ever think about is how to have more children. Have more children means happiness. You know, if you have no children or have only one children, people looking at you like, oh my God, I have sympathy for you, I pity you. You know, but in countries like developed countries like Japan, United States, China, you know, Russia, you know, people don't want to have kids. The reason is because your life is not at risk. You understand? I mean, everybody seems to have a peaceful life. You know, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. People seems to have a very peaceful life. So you don't face too much struggle in life. You know, what I mean is you live longer. You know, your life is not as strugglesome, and life is more peaceful. And in that kind of situation, people don't care about having kids anymore. You know, so I think in the future, when the entire world is united, and when people put on my immortality rings, you know, people can live, I don't know, 500 years or even 1,000 years. People don't really. Then what happened is people don't need to reincarnate anymore, right? People don't need. Then that means you don't need to have kids anymore. People don't need to have kids anymore, you know, and hopefully, if everyone thinks like that, then the world population would reduce. You know, we can somehow reduce the population. You know, because people do die sometimes. You know, in car accidents where people do get sick. Even if you put on these immortality rings, you could get disease. You know, like sexually transmitted disease, or you live in a bad environment. You know, you get cancer because of air pollutants, or people could, you know, car accidents where you get killed by somebody. You know, so. I just hope that, basically that's what I want to say, you know, reincarnation is because you have unfinished business, you know. And I was thinking in the future when the whole world becomes peaceful, you know, everyone thinks the same way, everyone, their life become very standard, then what happened is many souls can reincarnate into just one body, you know. Well, right now, it's like, one or two souls could fit inside one body, because the whole world is so diverse, everybody is so different. In the future, when everyone's the same, everyone thinks pretty much the same, everyone experiences pretty much the same life experience, then maybe 10 or 20 souls can fit inside a human body, you know? Anyway, that's all I want to say for today. If you like my video, please subscribe. Or at least make a comment. Thank you very much.